Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone's had a great Sunday. And all the delivery drivers, etc. have done real well today. Well, my dashing time tonight, or actually all of them I tried, I didn't start till very, very late. I think about 10 to 7 is when I started this evening, and got wrapped up in trying to sort out a website, etc. So didn't get out of the house till very late. Anyway, I wasn't sure if it was worth going out, but I did anyway. Went out. Wasn't overly impressed with what was left, or what was around at the time. Did get onto DoorDash, but it didn't let me on there for very long. So don't know what, it just didn't seem very busy at all. And then I switched Uber Eats on and Grubhub, and a couple came through both of those, but nothing to that I wanted to do. But I did do a few. DoorDash came through, done a couple, but it wouldn't let us dash for very long. I think the first time I went on, well, I started about 10 to 7, and it only let me on till 7:30. Like, oh wow. So, and I forgot to extend it, and it got cut off the first time. So then I went to try and put it back on, and well, I did. I got straight back on that one. That weren't too bad, that one. But then when I went to switch it back on, it wouldn't let me stay on for very long again. And then I tried to extend it, and it wouldn't extend. And then I think it finished at like 8:30 or something around about there, and it wouldn't extend from that. So I ended up going out and getting some dinner at Hawaiian Brothers there in Lee's Summit. Not many in there at that time of night, or at least not tonight. And Andy's, of course, up the road was very busy. Still don't know the pull of that place. But anyway. And yeah, that was it really. So I went to Hawaiian Brothers. I enjoyed mine. I don't think my wife liked her as much, but anyhow, that's what she gets for ordering the extra hot one, I suppose. Anyway, so I came out of there. Well, actually, I hadn't come out of there. I was still at the table and waiting on my wife, and I went, okay, I'll switch DoorDash on. DoorDash is very busy, it says now. So I switched it all on, and as I was about to get up from the table, there was one came in for Siki's, the Japanese sushi place. So I went, all right, do that. And it was coming up not too far away from us at the house. So, and it was paying like 15 something or other. That's it. I'll take that one. And as there wasn't an awful lot going on, actually I went to Siki's, of course. Got there was a couple of people that were waiting. Well, was another DoorDash driver, and he was stood up near the counter, and I said, "Oh, you DoorDash?" Yeah. And then he sort of ushered me over there, and I went, oh, all right. So I went over there. The woman had finished with the other geezer that she was serving. Told her who I was there for, showed her. So she went off and got the food. And I said to her, because when I arrived, just one thing I skipped over. When I arrived, got out the van, hit that I've arrived at the restaurant, and it says it's a catering order. Okay, they generally go up. So I got out, took a picture of the catering bag, and went in the shop and then done all that. And I said when I showed the woman, she came out with the food. 2 bags. I went, are you sure that's it? And she went, yes. I said, it's a rather large order. Are you sure that's it? Yes. I showed her the phone. Yeah, that's it. Bloody hell. This must be the smallest catering order I've ever had. Alright. So I took it and put it in the catering bag. There was a heck of a lot of room in the catering bag, I can tell you. Anyway, so got that over to the customer, and it was a hand to me. Oh no, here we go. I mean, I can't look in the bags, but I've asked 3 times. I've asked at that place because it's happened before. So this is why I asked, and I said, "Are you sure that's it?" 3 times. Okay. And I was somewhat concerned about going up there because I can't check in the bags, and it seemed awfully small for a catering order. Anyway, I got up to the house, and the lady was coming out of it. It was up a couple of flights of steps and that. And she was coming out of her house, and she said, oh, no, if you go, I'll grab it. All right. So she took it. That was it. So apparently, I guess it was all there, because I was on their driveway for a few minutes because I was just settling up what I'd done. I gave, it was hand to her, I've handed it to her and done whatever I've had to do on the phone. Clicked on the thing where it says confirm that you've delivered it, done. And comes up $22.50, I think it was. Woof. Thank you very much. That was very good. And I just, actually, I'd already decided on the way there that was it, because we wasn't very far from home. Didn't seem like there was an awful lot going on. So I said, that's it. I'm done for the night. I came out far too late. And I could have stayed on till midnight or so, no doubt, but I just didn't want to go that far. Got a few problems with the van. Got a tyre that seems to be very low for some reason. I put air in it tonight with my little inflator thing, tyre inflator thing. But that thing was taking so long. There was only £10 in the darn thing. There was only £10 of pressure in the tyre. Woof. So anyway, I left that on. I should have put that on while I was checking the oil and that. Anyhow, but I didn't. So I sat and waited, and I got fed up with waiting. So I ended up just leaving it at £24, I think, in there. It took a while. That little thing somehow takes a while. Seemed like it was a lot better in the beginning, but maybe that was just me. But anyway, I've got to take that in and give that a charge. But it's a handy thing to have. It's very small. Very small. Here's another thing that you need in your vehicle. If you're somewhat good at working on your cars, etc., you save yourself the bill of going to the garage. Get yourself one of these. I think, what did I pay? I think it was like about $25. Anyhow, I just leave it in the van. And especially, at the moment, I know that I've got an oil leak on the van and the oil light comes on. So I know that I keep topping up the oil for now. But when the oil light comes on, or any sort of light, with exception to that blasted tyre flipping light, you can't switch the remote start on. Well, you can, but it'll just turn straight off again. So I put that on and just turn the bloody check engine light off. So anyway, I know what's wrong under there, but I'll get around to that. But yeah, there's a tyre inflator thing, which apparently has gone for I know it is. It's handy to have, and it's very small to carry around, but unfortunately it seems to have been taking its time. I guess if you've got only need a little bit in there, it's pretty handy. But you can inflate lots of things, and it's got all the stuff in here to do. I'll do a review on it one day, but let's have a quick look at it. So this is what it is. You just hold it down, and then it comes on. And then if for the tyre inflator thing, all you do is just pull the thing out of here. It comes out of here, and you just screw it into that bit there. And then that part you screw onto your, where is it? Onto your tyre valve, the screws on. And then you just set this to whatever you, is that one? Oh, you set that one rather to whatever you want the pressure in there. I need to put some battery power, it needs to charge. That's why it's there. And then that one up there tells you what pressure's in it already. And then you just hit the vipping button here. And just let it go. Let it go, and it'll just, when it gets to that 37 pressure poundage, PSI rather, it will just turn itself off. But anyway, but I've got to charge this one up tonight. It lasts a long time. It does last a long time. And all you just do with this is just plug it back in there. Just slides back in. And it just charges off a USB thing anyway, so I think it's a radio button or a radio one. Well, I think it's a type C fitting in there. And of course the other one just, yeah, and the other end just goes into what you can just use your phone charger with, so makes things a lot easier. Anyway, so that's one thing. I've got to put that in. Yeah, so get one of those. I mean, I say get one of those here. I think they were like about $40 when I first got my one. Somewhere around about there, and I got it off of Amazon. I'll put the link to it down here. I think this one's blue, dark blue, but you can get them in black, and I think just black's the other one, I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, I'll put a link below, and I'll put a link below for the little tester as well, because I got that off of Amazon, and I've had that for a little while. It's actually quite informative, that one. And I'll do a review on that one too at some stage. It's always handy to have that little tester thing too. All it does is plug into your OBD2 plug underneath your dash there. And saves you going to the garage to get it done. They'll charge you for getting to checking it. You can go to O'Reilly's and they'll check it for free, but then you've got to rely on who the dipstick is behind the counter, whether they can figure it out or whatever. And of course you may have to wait too, so I mean, for the sake of $25 you can plug it in yourself and just look up the code and it'll tell you exactly what you need. Anyway, yeah, it's easy to use, very easy to use, and I'll go through that one day anyway. But yeah, for the most part tonight, I didn't last very long at all. Probably less than 2 hours. Actually, it was less than 2 hours. So maybe about an hour and a half. Didn't do too bad in that hour and a half though, because I did do some got some fairly good orders out of that. Had one, the first one I think it was. Was it the first one? possibly the first one, was at Pizza Hut and Wrights Road. I had considered sitting over there, but where I normally sit over that way, because it's got the Mint sushi and that over there, but the Mint closes now on a Sunday, so seems to be pointless sitting over there, because generally the Pizza Hut has enough drivers. So, but anyway, I got there with this one, and he said, "Oh, I didn't even know that was the DoorDash one." Oh, all right. So then he says, "Oh, that's a good paying tip." It wasn't going far. It really was not going far. Maybe a mile at the most. And he told me what the tip was there. And I went, that's good. He says, "Make sure flipping DoorDash is giving you that money, though." I went, all right. And they did. I double-checked. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good paying order. But it wasn't for a lot of pizza and some breadsticks, I think it was. It was a pretty easy order to deliver, actually. Anyway, I think... Oh, no, hang on, that one. No, that was right. It wasn't. The people it was a hand to me. That was right. I got up there. I hadn't been to that side of that particular road. Been up that road before, but those houses where I had to deliver, or duplexes. Of course, the one I go to is the one that doesn't have the porch light on. And it's got all the flipping junk all the way up the flipping pathway to it. Kids' bikes, flipping whoever's bicycles are up there, bloody some sort of tossed around chair that was there, and anyhow. Well, thankfully I had my torch. Anyway, so yeah, that one, but even so, I mean, they paid well. She came out and picked it up, and for some reason or other, I thought it was to leave at the door, so I'd already put it down on the doorstep, and then went to hit the confirm button and went, oh shit, there's a hand to you. So I picked it up and flipping rang the bell. Get so used to people leaving it, wanting it left at their door, I suppose. Anyway. Anyhow, so that was it. That was it before all the dashing tonight. Not a lot at all I did. I will say that I did join a program tonight called Solo. And I need to learn a bit more about Solo, but Solo apparently is a mileage tracker too, and you can link all your accounts to it, like Uber Eats or whoever, DoorDash, etc., Grubhub, and Spark, Walmart Spark, and Amazon Flex too. So you can add all those accounts to it, and whenever you do any deliveries during the day, or whenever you do deliveries in the shift, it updates on their system, and tells you how much you earn, and that you can go in there and put your expenses, like put your petrol or whatever down in there. I saw you can do that, and like I said, it's also a mileage tracker too. Now, apparently, you can go in there and set goals. So if your goal is, say you want to earn 200 for the day, and you only make 180, say. Well, apparently, Solo ripping pays you what the last $20 or whatever it is that you didn't make to make it up to your goal. That's what I've heard about it. But I really need to learn more about it. Like I said, I signed up for it tonight. I put my roadie account in it too. Apparently that locked my roadie account because I couldn't remember the blasted password. Anyway, and I tried it a couple of times, and that locked me out of my roadie account. but I've never used roadie anyway, so I wasn't too bothered about it. But I was just wanted it on there, wanted to put everything on there. So now I got all the roadies sorted out, and that's all up and working again, and it's all linked to the Solo account. So now I've got DoorDash on there, I've got Uber Eats, Grubhub, Walmart Spark, Amazon Flex, and roadie. And 3 of those I've not even used. And that would be the Amazon Flex, because I only got it yesterday. And roadie, never used it. And Walmart Spark, got it in December. Maybe maybe the end of November, not sure. Anyway, didn't want to get mixed up with doing it in the holidays. So, didn't do anything with it. But I do need to do stuff with those and get my arse motivated. And I've got a couple of other apps too, but I don't know whether they take those ones into consideration. So, but anyway, so I will put a link to Solo down below too. So there'll be a few things down below for you to click on. And I think if you go onto Solo, use that link below, then somehow or other you get $10 in your account for something, and I get $10 in my account for something. Anyway, so I think you can actually upgrade the services, is what you can do with that. But anyway, so I'll have to have a look further into that. So those are just the basic details that I got on that one. When I get fully involved in that, which I plan to do tomorrow, because being the beginning of the week, I actually want to get out early tomorrow, and or Monday. It may well be Monday by the time this video gets posted. So yeah, we'll see how it all goes. So anyway, so thanks for looking. Thanks for staying with me on this maybe rather boring video. And if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button too. You'll get to be a part of the Dashing Womble community. That way you'll get updates through the community posts, and you'll also get to know when videos are up as well. But also click the bell icon too. That will be, I'll put it up there. It'll be up here probably. It'll be somewhere here, there, or somewhere on here. And click on that, and you'll get instant notifications when the videos are released, whichever, on the net. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope everyone's had a great weekend, and hopefully you all have a brilliant week too, and hopefully all the gig workers do really well this week. It seems like with it being a little bit slower out there, we've got to adapt a little bit more. So got to start looking for other things to do as well, adding to what we already do. All right, well, thanks for watching, and cheers, ta-da.